Codependency is a term that was coined by Alcoholics Anonymous (AA) counselors during the 1970s to describe family members of alcoholics who seemed obsessed with taking care of others. Unfortunately, over time this idea has become overly broad. Now, even some mental health professionals label people who are dependent on others or have poor boundaries or problems setting boundaries. The covert narcissist also has boundary issues, but in a different way. They actively seek those with weak boundaries. The covert narcissist is not typically outwardly aggressive and intimidating, nor do they project the same air of danger and instability that other types of narcissists and toxic personalities do. Instead, they are very charming, at first. If you get too close emotionally, their covert abuse begins. Covert narcissists covertly take from you, covertly seek to control you, covertly seek to demean and diminish you while overtly being your friend and pretending to care about you, and even praising and idealizing you, to get what they want. Your trust and dependence. The codependent relationship with a narcissistic partner is often a dance. Codependents try to please the narcissist and get their love and approval, while narcissists use codependence to get what they want without doing any work themselves. It is a game that both parties can play until it becomes too tiring or damaging for one or both of them. The covert narcissist loves covert abuse, because covert abuse is the only kind of emotional abuse that the average person will allow without confronting. They do not truly listen and change even if you engage them about their covert behavior. If you are enjoying this video, please click the like button below and be sure to subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to click the bell icon, which will let you know when we put out new videos every week. Now, back to our video. When you engage the covert narcissist about their behavior, they may actually ramp up the abuse, demeaning, excluding, and diminishing a codependent partner even more than before until the next time they need your support and dependence on them, which is inevitable. If you get stronger boundaries and stop giving them support despite what they may claim or pretend, they move on, seeking out someone else to covertly abuse. Then the cycle repeats itself: covert abuse, idealization, covert demeaning and devaluing, then eventually overt abuse to get what they want when your boundaries begin to stand in their way. All narcissists seek power, but a covert narcissist is so under the radar in the way they covertly seek emotional power and emotional control over others while also seeking high status to avoid feeling insignificant or powerless, often stemming from some kind of childhood trauma. They may even be very accomplished professionally but still struggle with feelings of insignificance, emptiness, and have a fragile ego. To feel significant, psychologically, these covert narcissists seek out those naturally inclined towards empathy or have weak boundaries, codependents or undeveloped empaths who will passively allow themselves to be covertly manipulated and abused because they are too afraid of confrontations to speak up. For a codependent to feel significant, psychologically, they engage in relationships with those who desperately need them and will validate them and give approval. Codependents will passively allow themselves to be manipulated because they are too afraid of saying no and will tolerate way too much negative behavior from the narcissist to get back to the idealization phase. And that is the dance. Covert narcissists and codependents tend to share a few core level traits. Both often have low self-esteem and a strong need for approval from others. They may also feel unworthy of love and respect. These feelings can lead them into unhealthy relationships where they are mistreated or used. Although, as just stated, covert narcissists and codependents share some core traits and needs, but they go about getting those needs met in different ways. Covert narcissists are much more likely to use manipulation and coercion to get what they want, while codependents are more likely to give in to the demands of others or feel guilty if they don't. To wrap up what we've covered, codependency and covert narcissism are two complex personality types. Both share some core common traits and needs, but they meet their needs in different but equally unhealthy ways. There is an almost overwhelming draw between these two types of people. They get pulled into a dance. Codependency is characterized by a person always putting the needs of others before their own, while covert narcissism is a hidden form of narcissism that can be difficult to detect, and they will manipulate others to have their own needs met. If you believe you have any of the core symptoms discussed, see similarities in your own relationships, have experienced emotional, physical, or verbal abuse, please know you aren't alone. And, help is available. While both of these personality types can be destructive in relationships, there is hope. With the help of counseling and self-development, people can learn how to develop healthier relationships and break free from the patterns that have been keeping them stuck. Thanks for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Please be sure to like and subscribe below. And hit the bell icon to know when we have new videos available.